Hello, Frank here. Wanted to propose a possible solution for checking out the computer lab or using the computer lab. Sometimes something comes up in your class and you would like to get down there and use it, but you're not sure what is the schedule. And so I thought maybe an online system might be helpful for you to know. So what I've done is created a Google document. So if I'm in my Keota email, up at the top you see all these options. I'm going to just click on Drive, and then it's going to be under Shared with Me, and it's called this Keota Computer Lab, and I will share it with all of you, and then you can also access it using this same system. So Shared with Me. If I want, instead of having to go to Shared with Me and I want it to be in my drive, you can click on, put a check mark there and just click on Add to my drive. Then whenever I want it, it's always in my drive. I click and open it. And what I've done is this is a spreadsheet, and I've laid out a calendar in months. At the bottom here, you'll see tabs. So you have October, and then if you can click on this tab, you can look at November schedule. I have not scheduled out very far in advance. First of all, I don't know if you guys are actually going to want to use this system. Second of all, once we get into December and January, it's best not to reserve the lab too far out in advance, because if there's snow days, we have to move everything back. So I don't want people necessarily reserving through January, and then we have 3 snow days in December and we have to move everything back. So more of a month by month basis. But what you can do is, if we're in October and it's day 5, tomorrow is day 5, you could be looking here and say, you know what, the computer lab is available from 8:30 to 9:30, and that would fit. I would like to do a project during my reading time is from 8:30 to 9:30, and so you can go in and check it out. So what you do is you'll put your classroom initials, or I'm not sure exactly how you all go, but I know kindergarten goes by KM, so if kindergarten was going to reserve this, they would simply type in KM during the first spot and then drag and highlight all the time slots that you need. So let's say we're just going to go from 8:30 to 9:30. I'm going to highlight those two. And then up here where this drop bucket is, just go down and pick a color, any color. Try to make it particular to your class, but you can choose different colors each time, I don't care. And then you just fill it in. And that lets the next person know who comes in, hey, kindergarten has it reserved from 8:30 to 9:30. I want to use it from 9:30 to 10:30 or whatever, and then they can do the same procedures. So it's a live document, and you can always see when it's available. If you need to reserve, let's say you need from 9:45 to 10:45, then I would just say reserve from 9:30 to 11, and just you'll have 50 months over coverage, but that's okay. We can't break it down to the most minute amount. So yeah, I invite you to check this out to see if this is a system that will help people to be able to use the computer lab. And it hopefully, if you're working on things at home and you want to see is the computer lab available, you can use this document. You can access this document anywhere, and it will update live. Thanks.